The North called in the great Swedish designer, John Ericsson, a perfectly good hull that was being made at one of the shipyards. You had a large skirted area for the surface of the monitor, barely above the waterline. On top of that, you built a cheese box, but this turret was absolutely revolutionary. This turret was circular because there's nothing better for deflecting shot than a conical surface. It's made out of 7 to 9 inches of inch-thick plate overlapped so that you have an incredible amount of strength. He even developed a special type of riveting so that the rivets would not break off and bounce around the inside of the turret. Now, to add to the inside of the turret, he had the 2 largest guns. The shell weighed close to 200 pounds, an exploding shell. He had the capacity to lift the shells in place in the turret, load the cannons, run them out. Of course, you had to run out the cannons because if you set off a cannon inside of an ironclad, it would kill everyone inside immediately because of the concussion. So you would run the gun out. When you fired, the cannon would naturally slide back on a rail so the muzzle would be inside where you could reload it, then run it out. Ericsson designed a way that the turret could literally rotate virtually 360 degrees. Now, what that meant is that for the first time in history, you have a ship that will go where you tell it to go. You can rotate the guns independent of where the ship is going, fire into your opponent, turn away from your enemy, reload, turn back, and be able to fire. This is the grandfather, of course, of the modern gun turret or battleship.
On March the 9th, 1862, the Union Ironclad Monitor, with its big guns and rotating turret, rescued the USS Minnesota at Hampton Roads. She would arrive one day too late, however, to save the wooden frigates USS Cumberland and USS Congress from the ravages of Franklin Buchanan and the Confederate ironclad ram CSS Virginia.